Hey everyone, happy Thursday. You made it through the first week of school and I made it through making, several different videos and creating a YouTube channel. So congratulations on making it through the first week of school. Remember, if you have any questions or you can't get into your email still, message me on the PLP, whatever you gotta do, I will help you out. Remember, it's not a Google account. It's through Microsoft Office 365. So stop trying to log in at Google. It doesn't work, okay? From there, if you get on Office 365, make sure you click on the icon that says Outlook, all right? And then you should be golden. If you need any more help, like I said, contact me. Even call me at the school. I'll be here until 4:30 today. Every day, actually, not just today. So anyways, continuing on, lesson 2, what is health? The importance of healthcare. This is a little bit lengthier lesson than the first one. Remember, I'm gonna open a unit per week, just about. Each unit has about 5 to 6 lessons, so that should be plenty of work for you to do throughout the week. Don't stress if you get it all done and then you're like, oh my gosh, I wanna do it. I'm gonna try to pace you that way, but if you wanna go ahead, you can. Like I said, you don't have to do one, you can do 1 lesson a day if you choose to, or you can do all 5 to 6 lessons in 1 day. It's up to you. Your rules, you're on the computer, they're doing it. So importance of healthcare. So just know that even extremely healthy people get sick sometimes, okay? I consider myself an extremely healthful person. In most Western countries, healthcare is administered through a healthcare system. Okay, and we all have healthcare systems. The United States has a healthcare system set up, the network of agencies, facilities, personnel involved in the delivery of healthcare. Okay, so as we continue on through all this, like I said, it's a lot. I try to just pick out and summarize some specific points in the reading. And remember, you don't have to watch these videos unless you want to watch me word vomit. Where does healthcare start? Most healthcare starts at a doctor's office. Generally, you go in to see a doctor once a year for a physical or so. That's part of preventative care, which we'll get to in a minute. But if your primary physician or doctor can't figure out something that's going on with you, then they might send you to a specialist and then so forth and so on from there. But most healthcare starts within your primary physician. Okay, so that's the doctor. If you get a cough or cold or whatever, or you're not feeling the greatest, that's who you're going to see first. An internist is a doctor who specializes in diseases of the internal organs. And then if you require surgery, then they'll be the ones that can perform it if it can't be done in a doctor's office. I know I had a minor surgery from my general physician when I went in for a physical in 8th grade. They cut a mole off my face. I consider that a surgery. See, that could be done by my primary care physician. If it was something larger, they would probably send me to a dermatologist and then so forth and so on from there. And then I might have to go into like an actual hospital setting to have something like that removed. All right, let's talk a little bit about preventative care. Preventative care, which is focused on preventing disease and maintaining health. So an example of preventative care would be going and getting your physicals yearly. Okay, having regular wellness visits allow healthcare professionals to detect signs of a problem in early stages. So these regular tests can detect problems before the symptoms emerge. Early detection not only increases the chances that treatment will be successful, but it also usually means that the treatment will be less consuming and costly. So it saves you that money. We all want to save our money, correct? So health screenings, these are an opportunity to catch health problems in the early stages, making the physician aware of serious disease, okay, such as heart disease, diabetes, cancer, which could run the families, and put your doctor on alert. So these routine visits are huge, so stay on top of them. If you're an athlete, you don't have to do them already, just keep up with it whenever you're older, so you don't let it get away, okay? An example of these regular visits, they can prevent long-term health problems such as obesity. We know that's a huge issue in the United States right now and somewhat the world. Obesity is defined as being 20% or more over the ideal weight. So if you're monitoring your weight, it's just an aspect of preventative care, okay? Preventative care is particularly important for young children, right? When you're young, you go to the doctor often, from before you were born even till now. It's almost like a yearly thing, at least it should be. Okay, so it begins in prenatal care, so before birth. So obstetricians are doctors who specialize in childbirth and can make sure that the fetus, which is an unborn child, is developing normally. Cool. Throughout the developmental stages, when a toddler is not walking or speaking on a normal timetable, it can be a sign of a serious problem. This is one reason infants and young children need to be seen regularly. So a prime example might be, as a child's growing, would be if, and they might have an autism, be autistic or have autism. If autism is developmental disorder, I'm not even going to cut that out, I'm just going to leave it there. If autism, a developmental disorder that affects communication and social development, is diagnosed when it first appears between 18 and 24 months of age, the child can benefit from early intervention, okay? So you can also detect any vision or hearing problems, as well as speech issues that might be going on. So watching children's health, another form is getting inoculations. This is vaccines, so which are best disease prevention tool that we have available. So vaccines can help prevent certain childhood diseases. Most states require that children get their vaccines before attending kindergarten. There's that huge debate on vaccinations, whether, especially more recently, whether we should get our children vaccinated or not. A refusal to vaccinate is responsible for reappearances of some diseases, particularly measles and whooping cough. Some people cannot get vaccinated for medical reasons or religious beliefs, okay? One of the biggest debates is that maybe some vaccines cause children to develop autism. And watching your health as an adult, you have different preventative care needs that you need to be concerned about, such as cancer, diabetes, and heart disease. Our body takes a beating over our lifetime, so we need to stay up with that. And just like with anything, like a car, our engines start getting worn out and stuff starts breaking down, and so these diseases can come in and take over. Once individuals are sexually active, you need to include screening for sexually transmitted diseases, such as acquired immune deficiency disorder, a potentially fatal disease that attacks the immune system, better known as AIDS, okay? In the AIDS watch, an individual can be infected with the virus for years without symptoms, okay? Fortunately, AIDS is treatable and is treatable if detected early and managed properly, okay? If we go more gender specific, for women, they run a risk for diseases such as breast cancer and osteoporosis, so weakening of the bones. Men need to be more concerned about prostate and testicular cancer. Some kinds of cancer, such as breast and testicular cancer, can be detected through self-examination, okay? Checking for unusual lumps is just one step individuals can take to effectively monitor their own health. And to wrap things up here, preventative care not only ensures that people stay healthier, but it also lessens the social cost of medical care for shorter illnesses. Preventative care is one of the most important factors in keeping people healthy, right? So that they can go to work and get a job done. If we're all sick, we can't go to work and get a job done. Both individuals and society benefit from preventative care, and it should be a top priority. So take care of yourselves, go to the doctor yearly, get seen. If you notice something unusual, make that call, don't be afraid. It's basically what this Unit 1, Lesson 2 is about. Again, happy Thursday, have a great weekend. See you on Monday.